complaint unmeritorious, and we hereby dismiss it.
The respondent in question has had this petition hanging over his neck since 2014. He is happy that he is now being cleared by the committee.
Quite honestly, I was very apprehensive when I came here because I did not really know how the proceedings go before. I was seriously afraid that law and facts may not really be because of the nature of the way the proceedings go. Being the arbiter in the affairs of the conduct of lawyers, they talk to us from that perspective, not necessarily as a court. So given that, some of the things that happen, like you heard them say, in the course of the proceedings, I was very afraid that it may not, but it's so shocking to me that it is as the law is. They are detailed and they came out with the law and the facts. I'm quite impressed, I must be honest with you. It's not been very easy,
The second respondent, Nwankanu Chinedum, is not present. He had initially appeared before the committee, but later abandoned his defense and failed to appear to defend the weighty allegations of fraudulent diversion of his client funds made against him. After satisfying itself that the respondent had been properly issued hearing notices, including publications in the newspapers, on all the days the matter came up for his defense, the LPDC found, based on the uncontradicted and unchallenged evidence put before it, that the petitioner had proved its case against the lawyer beyond reasonable doubts. The committee found the respondent guilty and consequently ordered that he be disbarred.
The Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee hereby finds the respondent, Kanu Chinedum, guilty of infamous conduct in the course of the performance of his duty as a legal practitioner, as set out in the complaint in Counts 1 and 2, dated and filed on the 12th of June 2015, and in breach of Rules 1, 14.1, 2b and c, 16.1a and c, 23.1 and 2 of the Rules of Professional Conduct in the Legal Profession, 2007, and punishable under Section 12 of the Legal Practitioners Act as amended. We accordingly direct the Chief Registrar of the Supreme Court of Nigeria as follows. 1. The name of the respondent, Kanu Chinedum, shall forthwith be struck off the roll of legal practitioners kept at the Supreme Court of Nigeria, and shall cease from the date of this direction from carrying on the trade or business of a legal practitioner. Accordingly, he is not to parade himself or allow himself to be paraded as a legal practitioner forthwith.
From 2013 till date, the LPDC has issued directions for 21 legal practitioners to be disbarred on various offences of professional misconduct. Since appeals of the decisions of the disciplinary committee can only go to the Supreme Court, some of them are presently challenging the verdict before the courts. 4 lawyers have so far been suspended from the bar for a period of 5 years, and another 5 were also suspended for a period of 2 years. About 37 other legal practitioners have been cleared of any wrongdoing, with the petitions against them dismissed. Some lawyers spoke to Law Weekly about the work of the committee.
As the chief prosecutor for the bar, our duty is to prosecute, not to persecute. What we have done is to demonstrate to the entire world that our members are not above discipline. But that does not mean that we should manufacture evidence against them or we should do anything to persecute them. What we want to do, and the bar is interested in doing, is to ensure that professional respect is paid to our rules of professional conduct. So I've always appreciated the work being done by the panel. And we are working together to achieve a common goal, and that is to restore discipline to the bar.
In our society, people can raise all manner of complaints arising from perception to the ridiculous. And so, as lawyers, we have to carefully sift the chaff from the grain and see that is the truth. But as for this body, it is doing such a marvelous job. And it is because it is a measure of the seriousness with which their task is taken that you find senior advocates prosecuting and senior advocates defending before the panel. And the panel itself is made up of very strong characters, ethically sound, honest legal practitioners and judges. I am very proud of this body, and I am proud of the legal profession for having this kind of body in place. I will advise, though, that people with legitimate concerns should ask questions how to get their matters across to the panel. It's not enough to write articles on pages of newspaper and abuse lawyers and call them names without knowing what to do. So, by and by, I think for the legal profession, it's a good thing we have this body. And of all the arms of government, legislature, executive, and the judiciary, to which the bar belongs, the judiciary is the one that is self-cleansing. This is what we are doing, self-cleansing. You shift, you look at what people are doing. Unfortunately, these days, a lot of people have loud voice condemning lawyers, calling them